Okay, now, so create table, the new table name. Okay, and as selector, and here actually I'm using star in the previous two examples. So star means what, guys? All columns, right? Right. So but here I don't want to mention star, you want to mention your list of columns. So on which columns you need to create with the new table, those column names you need to pass it here. So I just passing like this here. Okay, list of what is this, columns, and from your, as usual, so what is this, old table. Okay, fine. So this is what the next command. Let me come out and see, guys, here. Okay, the first I just go to call my table, my old table. For example, EMP is my old table. So this table is having total so many number of columns are there. If you want to find out the columns, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 columns are there. So this is actually the main table and having total 8 columns in this. So out of 8 columns, suppose you need to create your new table with a specific columns here, then how you can go? Okay, so there you have to use this syntax now. So I'm using this syntax now. Okay, so I'm passing create table. Okay, so I'm passing SPEMP, the new table name, as selector. For example, I wanted your EMP number, ename, and sal, and from old table is EMP to execute now. So the table is created, but can you see, guys, here in this table, Corey, how many columns I was taken here? 3 columns. The 3 columns are you selected from which table? EMP table. So with the help of this 3 column, are you creating one new object? That object is SPEMP. So now we can go to come out and see. Let me call this. So now I want to go for tab list and see SPEMP was created. Now we can call this SPEMP. Okay, what it was happened, you can see now. Okay, right. So now with how many columns your table is created? 3 columns. What is the columns? EMP number, ename, and salary. Okay, so this is the way you can create your new table with a specific columns. Okay, na? So that is also possible here. Below, write down. Okay, right. And the next syntax was the next format and the next level. So I'm creating table with a specific okay, rows I want to create now. With what now? Specific rows. And whenever you wanted a specific row, compulsory we should use what now? Where condition. So here I'm passing condition, and which condition was given here? Based on that condition, your table will create on that particular rows. Okay. So now the syntax was here, the create table, table name, new table name, as select a star from old table. And here you need to give us some condition now. Understand now? Right. So the which condition are you given? Based on that condition only, your table is created with that particular data. Okay. Right. So now let me see one practical example on this. Let me come back and see. So come to my table, guys, here. Okay, come to my table. So if I call my table, select a star from EMP, it's my original table and having total 14 rows we have it here. Can you find out here? How many rows? 14 rows are there. So in this 14 rows, I wanted specific row data information I wanted. For example, come back to your, so see in the department number, there are different department numbers are there here. Can you see? 10, 20, 30 was there. So suppose I was given some condition like this. Okay. So created, okay, table and specific, okay, EMP, and I want to send here select a star from EMP table. And now which condition I wanted here where DEPT number is equal to suppose 20. So in this command, can you see this in the select command? This is your select command here. Okay. So in the select command, what is the condition I was given where department number is equals to 20. So that data, it was a retrieval from your EMP table and storing under newly object created table that is called a SPE EMP. Okay, and let me come out and see this only the specific rows only we can, and now we can come back and see your tab list. Okay, so now it was having your specific EMP, and finally when I call this SPC EMP, if I call this, now we can see the which department people rows we got it here 20, and from your old table I'm taking only that particular department people data through I was created one new table. Okay, na? So this is specific row wise how to create your new table from old table. Okay, na? Write this. And here notice, so created a new table, created a new table with specific rows from old table, from old table. Okay, right. So these are the different patterns we can create your new table from old table. So and this kind of some shortcut, okay, the syntaxes to creating multiple times the same table, you need multiple copies of this. At the time, this is the best way to shortcut, and to less time I can create any number of tables like this. Okay, no? So these are some shortcut methods, and when you want to work in work premises, okay, generally these are called general operations we called. Okay, right. And the next operation also very oftenly we are using, that's called as a how to copy data from one table to another table, from one table to another table. Okay, now so this is one more requirement here. So generally, when you want it, sometimes what it was happen, the same data, if I want to keep into multiple tables, then shortcutly we are writing the syntax here. So the syntax was insert into destination table name. Okay. Select a star from old, or else old in place of old, what I say, source table name. Source table name. Okay, now okay, right. But here very important, the point is what now, when you want to copy data from one to another table, so we must and should have some structure. That means same structure both should be there, source and destination. The both are having in the same structure, then only possible to copy. So what kind of structure should be same when you transfer or move your data from one table to another table, right? Now let me come out and see guys here. For example, suppose I'm creating one new table here, observe. So destination table I'm creating now. Okay. So I say like select a star. Okay. The few columns I'm taking now. So otherwise star I will take it. Okay. From EMP, and let you see where, okay, so 1 is equals to, okay, 0 something I was given. But what it was happen, my destination table is going to be created. Okay, na? So table is created, but without having any data. So when you just call this DEMP, and now you can see there is no data, but you copied the complete structure of your EMP. Yes or no? The complete columns we just taken out, but there is no data in this. Okay. So now into this table, I want to copy my EMP table data, for example. So now let me come out and see your source table. This is my source table. This is my source table, and having some rows and columns. And now just now I created one more table that is called as what now? Destination table. For example, DEMP. In DEMP, what happened? There is no data. So now what I want to do, this EMP table data, whatever it was there here, okay, this data, complete the data, I want to copy into newly created table that is called a DEMP. Okay, now, so now in this copy paste or transfer to one to another table, so what we required here, suppose I'm going to using insert into, okay, so my destination table is what now? DEMP. Select, suppose EMP number, ename and sal. I just go to move into this, okay, from EMP. So first what it was happened, you can see the syntax was your insert command. We are inserting the data into destination table name. Okay, insert into destination. And how many columns you need to copy here? 3 columns. And these 3 columns are you taking from which table? EMP table. So 3 columns data are you taking from EMP table, and those 3 columns data I'm storing into DEMP. Okay, but DEMP is having total how many columns? 8 columns. Are you selected how many columns? 3 columns. So let me see what it was happen. So now I just go to execute here. So now it was showing that what it is here, not enough values. So it means why, sir? It's not like that means, sir. Can you see the structure in my destination table? Okay, in my destination table, if you see the structure, how many columns are there in my destination table? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 columns are there. But are you taking columns from source table? How many? 3 columns, sir. So that means the 3 columns data from source table, the data I try to insert it into destination table. But your destination table is having total number of columns are 8, and you are taking 3. So that means in these 2 tables, source and destination, number of columns are matching or not matching? Not matching. So this is what we call. So that means what finally you understand, guys, here, whenever you want to copy the data from one to another table, both the table structure must and should be same. Then only transfer or copy will be possible. Otherwise, you can't. Understand now? Right. So now it is not possible. But the same syntax, if I will write like this, okay, select star from EMP. Now what happened here? In my destination table, okay, in my destination table, I have a number of columns are how many? 8. And your source table, your number of columns, how many? 8. So 8 is equals to 8. The condition is matching and the structure also matching here. So now you just come back and see, now it is copied. Now it is copied. And what it was saying, guys, here, the 14 rows are created in your destination table. So successfully it is copied. And let me call now your destination table, select a star from Okay, DEMP to execute now, and let you see your all data is came out. Yes or no? So your copy data, whatever you copied here, the source to destination, and destination I'm calling now, destination complete data is copied. Okay, right down below. So example, so insert into your destination table is what now, DEMP as select a star from EMP. So, but your note point, what you said here, okay. So when we copy data from one to another table, from one to another table, okay, we should have we should have same structure. We should have a same structure of tables, same structure of both tables. Okay, now what is the same structure means here? First one is saying that, okay, number of columns, and order of columns, okay, should be same in both tables. This is my first okay na what we called the point here, and the second point is, okay, data types of columns must be match. Okay na? So these are the two things you should have a same, because even though data types also match it, then only data is transfer. If your source column is integer and your destination column is a varchar, then we cannot copy, because data types are not matching. Okay. Okay, right. So these are some general operations, guys, here, okay, in database. And now, based on this knowledge, okay, so we can implement now one of the command in my DML. So that command is what now, guys? Yes. So based on this knowledge, we can implement here insert all command. Now below write down text heading after this complete knowledge. Now insert all command. Okay, let me see, guys, here. So insert all command, the purpose of this command is what now here? Observe. So this command is used, guys, here. This command is used to insert rows. Yeah, rows are nothing but data. Insert rows or data into multiple tables, at a time. Multiple tables at a time. But data should be an existing, okay, should be an existing table only. Okay, but data should be an existing table only. Okay, now you can see. This point is very important to understand, guys, here. So this command is okay. We are going to be inserting rows or data into what? Multiple tables. So multiple tables we can insert at a time. But whatever the data I'm inserting into multiple tables, the data should be an existing table only. That means how are you inserting the data into multiple tables means already some existing table data I have to take and insert into multiple tables. Okay, but newly data we cannot. Newly data we cannot insert. Already existing table data I have to take and insert multiple tables. In that cases, insert all command will be used. Okay, now so here observe. But previously we already discussed one more command is what now? Insert command. So this command is also there now? Yes or no? Yes. But this command purpose is what now? So what purpose we are using? To insert rows into how many tables? Into a single table. So this is the insert command. So insert all command inserting data into multiple tables, but insert command using for inserting data into one table. Okay. But this whatever the data we are using here, this is user choice. It's a what now? User choice here. The choice is user. The choice is users. That means he can insert any kind of data they can move it. So their own data they can insert. But insert all command is not like that. Insert all command, user don't have a chance here. So we should already existing table data only I can insert. But I'm not like this. I want to insert my own data. That is not possible. Okay. So when you want to insert your own data, your newly data, then you can use a insert command only. This is possible. It's called a user choice. I've inserted my own data. But insert all is nothing but not a user choice. Already some existing data you need to insert. Okay. So that is the difference of insert and insert all. Okay. Let me come out and see the syntax of this insert all command. So what is my syntax here? Insert all into table name 1 comma or when values of, then you have to send column 1 comma, okay, column 2 comma, and so on. So like this into the table number 2 sending values of, so column 1 comma, column 2 comma, and so on. Like into the table number 3 and sending values of, and here we send it column 1 comma, column 2 comma, and so on. So like this guys here. So and so on. You can send number of tables like this as your wish. Okay. And I said here insert table number n values, okay, of then I have to send column 1 comma, column 2 comma, and so on. But the end of the query should be write your select star from, and what I said guys here, old table name. Okay. And finally you have to close. Okay, right. And let me come out and see guys here. So come to my example. Okay, let me come. So first of all, you just come back and see. Okay, this is actually my old table guys here. Okay, so what is my old table name? Suppose this is already existing table and having in my database. So this table data I need to move into multiple tables at a time. Okay, so now the first of all I'm creating some empty tables I'm creating. Okay, now so my empty tables are test one. Okay, select a star from DEPT and where so 1 is equals to 0. One empty table I was prepared here. So like this, I need to prepare some empty tables. Next empty table is test number 2 as, and now I want to give it here select a star from, okay, DEPT. So where 1 is equals to 0. And one more empty table I'm creating. Okay, okay, that means first we should create like this empty tables, then only we can move it. Okay, so where 1 is equals to 0. So total how many empty tables we design? 3 tables. And these tables, whenever you want to call it here, like test number 1 and no data and the same pattern, I will be called now test number 2, no data. I'm calling here test number 3. So these are the 3 empty tables we have and without having any data. And now what I want to do into these 3 tables, now my existing table data, I want to move it. Okay, but here also when you move it means you copied. Copied means what I said, same structure. Okay, which table data are you moving into multiple tables? That each and every table structure must and should be similar to your existing table. Okay, let me see my existing table structure. What is the structure of this? This is DPT existing table. In the same to same, when you see the test one, okay, same structure, your existing table and empty table structure is same. Yes, in the same to same, the next T2 also should be same structure and T3 also should be same structure. Then only possible. Otherwise we can't. So now I can use my insert all, okay, into my table number 1, test 1, sending values. What is the columns here? Column names, DEPT number, day name and LOC. Suppose your table is having 100 columns means you should write 100 columns. There is no chance here. Okay, na? Suppose your existing table having 100 columns are there. Those 100 columns data you need to move into multiple tables. Those tables also should have a 100 columns and you should write like this. There is no other chance. So now so now into the tester, okay, number 2 and sending values of the same columns DPT number, DNAME and LOC. Okay, na? And the next one is into the test number 3, sending values of so DPT number and DNAME and what next? LOC. So these are 3 tables. I written my 3 tables, like how many tables you want to insert the same data, that many tables names you have to mention and write. And after that, what I said that the data, where are you taking from? From where are you? From DEPT. So what is my DEPT table name? DEPT. DEPT already existing table na? Yes or no? From there only we can use and 12 rows are created. After that you just come back and see your tables. So select a star from test number 1. So data copied. And test number 2, data copied. And test number 3, data copied. So multiple tables are inserted or not? Yes, this is the purpose of your insert all command. Right down below. So the first of all, you have to take your old table now. Okay, this is already old table or existing table. Okay, and from this table, there are new tables we are creating here. So this is your command. Write down. Okay, right. So these are some information about introduction part of SQL. Okay, and merge command is there, but that I will show you after joins, because when you understand joins, then merge command can be understandable. Without joins knowledge, if I show it here, but you have some little bit confusion. Okay, now so that's why that I will show you. Okay, after joins. Okay, and the next one is, guys, here. So as of now, the three languages commands we completed: DDL, DML, and DQL. So except TCL and DCL. So come out, and the TCL language commands as well as the DCL language commands we will discuss after few topics. Okay, you need some more knowledge to aware of this database. Okay, then later I will show you what is TCL and later what is DCL. Okay, the two languages we keep it as is. And the next topic of SQL. Okay, one more basic topic that is called as what now? Operators. So take siding. So I hope that when you come to your front-end languages, okay, C, C++, Java, .NET, yes or no? So I hope that all of you know these operators. Okay, basically operators we are using purpose is what now? So whenever you want to assigning purpose. So when you need to assign some values, so there we need a operators. In the same pattern, when you want assigning and doing some mathematics operations like addition, subtraction, multiple, so there you required here. And when you want to comparison levels, for example, I need to compare which value is a big and a small. So that kind of comparisons levels, we are using what now? Operators. In the same pattern, in the next level is to checking multiple conditions. Okay, because as of now, we are taking only one condition in my query. But suppose I need to write multiple conditions, is it possible to write into one statement? Okay, then how we can write, which operators we can use. Okay, now, so that is one thing. So these kind of things, Okay, and I said to you, null operators we need to compare. So how to comparing null operators? Why we are using is keyword? Why not equal operator? Yes or no? So these kind of things are we are going to be checking in this operators. Okay, and I'm asking one thing here. Now tell me, if you want to assign some value to the variable, okay, which operator? Assignment operator. If you need to comparisons purpose, which operators? Huh? Relational operators. So relational operators is one operator we are going to be comparing, like less than, greater than, yes or no. Doing some mathematics like arithmetic operators, addition, subtractions, multiple, yes or no. And suppose you need to write a multiple conditions, which operator? Suppose you need to check two conditions, you have to check. Logical operators. So end operator, R operator, yes or no? So these are. So maybe some students, they knows that because they have a knowledge of C, Java, whatever it is. Okay. And maybe some students are, they don't have it because they're non-background students. So whatever it is, but which operators we are using in our databases. Okay. Those all general operators we will be discussed now. Okay. Maybe somebody feel like this is very easy, but as per non-background students purpose, I'm going to showing all one by one. So wherever easy topic is there, that I will finish fastly. If you feel complicated topic, there we will spend more time. Is it okay for you now? Then only we will be finishing our batch within the time. Okay. Easy topics. I can understand. You feel easy, I will fastly going that. So when you feel hard, there we are discussing lot of time. Okay, na? Are you clear now? Okay, right. So let me come out, guys, here. What kind of operators we will see now? Write down. Operators are used to perform some operations. To perform some operations. Operations like assignment. Okay, like assigning values, comma. Okay, arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operations. Okay, comma. What next here? Comparisons. Comparing values. Okay, and checking. Okay. So more than, checking more than one condition. Checking more than one condition. Okay. So now, etc. Okay. So the which operators generally it was supported in our Oracle SQL. Okay. So general operators, that means these operators you can use into any topic and anywhere. Okay. In our databases. So in this, the first one we called as what now? Assignment operator. Assignment operator. Okay. So that is what equals to. And second one is called as a arithmetic operator. And those are, okay, plus, minus, into. Okay, and division. Next one is called as a relational operators. Relational operators. So these relational operators, even though we called as a comparison operators also. Okay. So less than, comma, greater than, comma, less than or equals to, comma, greater than or equals to, comma, not equals to. Okay, not equals to, even though we can write, so this two. And the next one we have here, logical operators. We have here logical operators. So what is the logical operators, guys? And or not. And after that, we have here some set operators. So set operators, what it was here. So we have your union, okay, union all, and next one is intersect, okay, and next one is called as what now? Minus. Okay, right. And the next category of operator, these are very important operators guys here. Special operators. So in this special operators, we have here what we can say the positive operators are there. Okay, so positive, and also we have here negative operators. The two types of special operators in this, positive and negative. The positive operators, what it is here. The first one is in, and in negative is not in. And next one is called as, okay, between and not between. Okay, and we have next one is, so is null and is not null. And next one is like and not like. Okay. Okay, right. So I hope that few operators, it's easy to understand. I hope that, but here these are important for us to focus on this. Okay, now, and remaining the first three operators you can easily understanding. Okay, now, right. But that's but even though I'm showing one example on this, don't worry here. Okay, let me see. So assignment operator, we all of you know this guys here. This operator we are using purpose is what now? Assigning value. Okay, the first one takes assignment operator. Okay, to assign a value to variable, okay, or else here I will say attribute. So your attribute is nothing but what now? Column. Column, another name is also called as a attributes. Okay. Now the syntax you have to take now. So every syntax is keeping, okay, it's a formulas. And now I'm going to giving here syntax. So column name, and in between column name, I want to use my assignment operator, okay, and value. Okay, so this is what. And example, I don't want to explain because already so many examples we discussed. Okay, select a star from EMP. So where EMP number is equals to 7788. In the same pattern, if you want to go for update, so update EMP set. So some sal is a column is equals to some 5000 where EMP number or where job is equals to, suppose I was given clerk. Okay, now so here observe, this is my column name, equal operator, some value. Here also column name, equal operator, some value. Column name, equal operator, some value. So in this way, you can use your equal operator in your databases. Okay, now, right. And the next operators take down. What is the next one here? Arithmetic operators. So basically, arithmetic operators purpose is what now guys here? addition. We have to do addition, adding, and next one is what? Subtraction. Next one is what now? Subtraction. And next one is what? Okay, multiple. And next one is what now? Division. Okay, so these are what now? Arithmetic operators. Right. So on this, we will discuss some examples. Okay, right now. Write a query to display all employee salaries after adding 1,000 rupees. After adding 1,000 rupees. So here my request is what now? I want to display all employees, okay, salaries after adding how much rupees? 1,000 rupees. For example, let me come out and see guys here. Okay. First I will show you the table information. Select a star from EMP. In this EMP table, can you see your people information was there? Every employee is having some salary. But these salaries, sir, I want to display after adding 1,000. So in this case, how we can write means, for example, if I'm going to write like a sal, okay, what it was happened, that particular column data only we taken. But we added 1,000 rupees to the salaries. Added a? No, we are not added. We are just retrieval that particular column. That's it. But now these two people, I need to add a 1,000. Then how you write here? Select to which column I'm adding? Sal, and sal plus, okay, sal plus how much here? 1,000. And from which table? EMP. Now you can see. So every employee purpose we added 1,000 rupees. So 800 plus 1,000, 1,800. Later 262250. So now we can see all. Suppose you have a confusion. So even though we can write like this also. So sal is called as a old salaries for your understanding. Your old salary is what? Anybody guessing? Alias name. It is a alias name. Sal plus 1,000. I'm showing as what? New salary. So your old salary and new salary is called as a alias names. Which level? Column level or table level? Column level aliases. Okay, EMP. Now you can see now. So now your old salary, whatever the alias names I was given, those alias names are displayed. These are old salaries. Understand now? And these are new salaries. After how much you added? 1,000 rupees, whatever you added, those are new salaries. So each and every employee added now? Yes or no? Now write down below. So this is our request to display. And your new old salaries are called aliases. For our understandable format, we written. Okay. The next example. Write a query to display employee name, comma, salary, and also annual salary of employee who are working as a who are working as a manager, who are working as a manager. So now tell me what I need to request here. I want to display employee names, comma, salaries, and what I need to display annual salary of the employee. Yes or no? So which employees who are working as a managers? Okay, let me come out and see. So come to my table guys here. Okay, first I have to check out my tables and here the table informations and I wanted only the people who is this managers. How many managers here? 3 managers are there. Their basic salary is how much? 2975, 2850 and 2450. So these are the basic salaries. If I need to calculate one employee annual salary, what I want to do? Basic means monthly salary. Yaar. Monthly or one employee salary 2975. This is monthly salary. But now I wanted a annual salary. So what I want to do? 2975 into how much? Into how many months? 12 months. The total is called as the annual salary now? Yes. So now based on that, I need to write a condition. So select, okay, query understand. What I need to display here? Okay, employee names I have to display salary. But the salary I'm showing as what now? Basic salary. It's a basic salary. So basic salary is called alias name. Okay, but here the question is, sir, we should write alias name means no need. Okay, it's just a optional. But why I'm writing means your understandable format. Okay, now so how we are writing our own messages, user defined messages in your C program, Java programs. Are you writing now? The variable values are like this. Okay, so user understandable format we are displaying our output actually in any programs. Yes or no? So here also same thing. If I want to, I don't want to write like this, nothing problem to me. Okay, my output will come. But what it was happen, it doesn't having some clarity. Yes or no? For example, you can see if I leave like this salary into 12 months from EMP table. Suppose if I leave like this, what happened guys here? Okay, all employees are displayed and the salaries are displayed. This is annual salary. But how I knows that this is annual salary or something or something? Yes or no? Because when you see this one, you can understand. Yes or no? So that's what we want to do. Instead of displaying these things, our understandable format, we are displaying our own output. Yes or no? So in that cases only, you have to use this aliases. Suppose if I show it here, okay, it's called as a, what is that? Basic salary, for example. Okay. Next, salary into 12 months. I'm showing as a, what I'm showing as? I'm showing as it is a annual salary. If I'm showing like this, then I will get some clarity. Okay. And where, what is the condition here? Where job is equals to, who is this? Manager. Now we can see, now we have some clarity now. Yes or no? So these are employee names. This is employee basic salary. This is employee annual salary. This is the advantage of aliases. Okay, na? Some little bit user defined names we can preparing here. So write down below. Now we can clarity. Okay, na? So basic salary 2975 into 12 months, then total 35,700. And your 2850 34,000, 2450 294,400. Okay, right. Okay, right. In the next example, write a query to display employee after increment after increment. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait. Display salaries, employee salaries. Okay, after increment of 10 percentage. After increment of 10 percentage. Okay. Hmm. For example, let me see. One employee basic salary 3,000 guys, and the company was going to be providing 10 percentage increment for this employee. What I want to do? How to give 10 percentage of increment? 3,000 basic salary plus again 3,000 into how much percentage? 10 by 100. Yes or no? Because 3,000 is a basic. To this basic, how much increment we are added? 10 percentage of increment we need to add. How much 10 percentage for 3,000? 300. So 300 rupees. And final, after increment of 10 percentage, this employee total salary how much? 3,300. Understand na? So this is what we called as a increment operation. So increment operation formula is what now? What is the formula increment here? Basic plus basic into 10 by 100. That is the formula. Is equals to what it will come? What it will come? Total salary. Understand na? So how to write here? Let it come. So first of all, I'm calling my table EMP now. So all employees are there. Okay, fine. Suppose your first employees was 800. After 10% of increment, how much? 8, 880 rupees. Yes or no? Let me see. I want to write here. Select employee name and sal. I will show as sal is what now? Basic. Okay, comma. Now increment I have to show. Okay. Sal plus sal into what? 10 by 10 by 100. I'm showing as what? Total salary. From which table? EMP table. Now you can see you got it. These are employee names. And one employee basic salary 800. After 10% of increment 880. Okay, na? So like this. So that means this operation I am showing as a which name? Total salary name. Understand na? Write down. Okay. Now in this only, can you tell me guys here, suppose, can I write like this or not? You just tell me, okay? Or your salary into 10 by 100, but in place of this much, can I use like this? Is it okay now? 10% means 0.1. No problem na? Okay, right down. Okay, right. So like this arithmetic operator. The next one takes heading. What is the next operators? Relational operators. So relational operators purpose is what now guys here? To comparing, okay, a specific column values with user defined condition in the query. Okay, na? To comparing a specific column values with the user defined condition in the query. So what is my syntax for this? So my syntax is where I have to use your my column name and some, okay, which operator guys here? Comparison operators, that's called a relational operator. Relational operator. Okay, and after that we are sending value. Write a query to display employee whose salary is more than 3,000. Okay, right. Let me come out and see. So come to your table. Okay, first I have to call my table here. So select a star from EMP now. And now see guys here, all employees salaries, okay, you can see the 14 employees, but we are asking to fulling of data. I want to full my data. Which data I want to fulling? Whose salary is more than 3,000. So now each and every value is going to be checked. Each and every value is going to be checked. Is it satisfied? Huh? Yes, it will be come down. Next, sir. All are checking. So how many employees are there who are having more than 3,000? One employee. And who is that? President. Okay, na? So now we are writing like select a star from EMP. So where? Which column? Salary. Which operator? Greater than how much value? 3,000. So only the one person is there. His salary is more than 3,000. Right down below. So these are very basic fundamentals, guys, about your operators. Next, write a query to display employee who are joined after 1981. Okay, right. So the next requirement is what now? I want to fill my data who are joined after 1981. Okay, so 1981 after how many employees are joined in my company? Those people I need to fill out. Okay, Right. So let me see guys here. In this first logic is what now? Observe. There. Okay. So now this is my hide date column in the table, right? Now. Okay. Right. So now in this higher date, I want it after 1981. So let me see, suppose if I'm going to write in here, if I'm going to write here, so let you see, select star from EMP. So where column is what? Higher date. So higher date means before means less than, after means greater than. Okay. So higher date greater than. Suppose are you using, okay, here, here how to write. So is a very important. Because if I'm going to writing this simply 81, 81 is representing what now? Integer value. It's not considered as a date. So we can't give it. So then, okay, what and how to give it? My date expression means here which format is there your date in your higher date? Day, month and year. And now in this format only you have to submit your request. And now tell me 1981 after means what is my day after 1981? December 31st. Yes or no? So 1981 December 31st your year is end. Next day what? New year. Happy New Year, yeah. Last year celebrated, na? Okay, next year what? New Year. So that means more than I said. That means 81 after means 82 will come. Yes or no? 82, 83, 84 like this. Now what I want to use? Open your single quote. I already said to you, date expression must be single quote. What is the day? 31st. What is the month? December. What is the year? 81. Okay, now we can see how many people are there like this. 3 people are there. Who is that? Scott, Adams, Miller. And Scott was joined 82. Adams was joined 83. And Miller was joined 82 January. Okay, na? Right. So write down below. In the next question also same thing. Write a query to display employee who are joined before 81. Before 81 means only less than, or I don't want to change anything. Year less than, okay. Date is correct. 1st January, very good. Here what I want to use? 1st January. Write down. So after and before. Okay, right. So these are what now? Comparison or relational. But next my question is, suppose if I'm asking guys here, the next question is, display employee who are joined in 1981. So before we discuss, we find out, after we find out, 1981, before how many people join, we knows how to write. After we knows, but I want it in the year. Question understand now? How to write now? Ah, so how do I tell me? Select a star from EMP where higher date, 1st Jan, 1st Jan 1981. Okay, do one thing. Okay, this is you try it. Okay, na? You try it at your practicing level. How you get in 1981 people I wanted. Before I know, after I know, but exactly in that year, how many people join. So try it. What happened, you will understand. Okay. So I stop it, guys, here. Thank you. And we'll continue tomorrow, guys. Okay. Right, guys. Thank you.